Hello and welcome to Practice Insider's Edge. My name is Dr. Derek Barron. I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day, maybe your evening when you get to watch this. Well, as the subject line of this video says, it's about voting and practice competition. So if you're watching this, it's the beginning of November of 2020. Crazy year, crazy political season. And it doesn't matter if you are on the red or the elephant side or if you are on the blue and the donkey side. I think we can all agree that we hope that our candidate wins, no matter who that is and what political side that that's on. It's your vote matters. So if you haven't yet, please do make sure and get out and vote. For what you think is right for yourself, for your family, and your practice. And I really don't want this to be political, meaning I lean one way or the other. That's not what this is about. It's really about, number one, you need to make sure that you have voted. If you haven't, make sure you vote. And make sure you're proud of the vote that you've done. Make sure nobody sways you into one side or the other. But it's about voting. You're conscious and doing what you think is right and what will move our country forward in the right direction. And the good thing about the fact that it is the beginning of November of 2020 is that in 1, 2, or 3 days, depending on when you watch this, we will actually be able to step away from the political issues that are going on. We understand there may be some with late voting coming in, but that's besides the point. What I'm excited about is the competition that I talked about, kind of like the practice competition. And here's what I mean. From a Facebook marketing perspective, we've worked really, really hard with clients of ours and ourselves of making sure our ads are working correctly and spot on. But the problem is we've been competing against the political campaigns. So that's driven up our ad costs. So whether you are currently marketing on Facebook or whether you are interested in marketing on Facebook, there is no better time than right now once all of that political money comes off and it's time for us to run our campaigns for our practices, for our businesses. Now, when I talk about competition, I can only imagine that you want to be the number one practice in your community. More than likely number one, because you believe you have the right providers in your practice, whether it's you or a partner, whether you have the right techniques in your practice, the right services, the right processes to get that patient from where they are when they come in to where they want to be. So therefore, you should be willing to compete in this market, especially in the Facebook advertising market, to get your message out there and be spread even more and more. So depending on how much passion you have had in your personal life over the last 2 months or 2.5 years as this political craziness has come about, are you willing to take that type of intensity and inspiration and put it in towards campaigning for your practice the last 2 months of 2020? Because what you're going to do now is going to put you in position for 2021. And when it starts out, you want to make sure you are in the right place. Now, we talk a lot about the practice leverage method. I want to share with you the screen to show this with you just a little bit. What I'm talking about today is up here on the top with practice accelerators and your patients on demand. That is the last section that we go through to really have our clients turn on the accelerators to start generating more new patients into their practice. In other words, they've already gone through the foundation of the practice. They've created the foundation for the patients. They've started to develop the drivers for the practice. And now we want to turn on the floodgates and get more new patients coming in the door. And if we look at another aspect of the practice leverage method, if you look over here on the left-hand side where it talks about the new patient flow, is your practice currently inconsistent or in a drought of new patients? Is it consistent and growing? Is it reliable and flowing, or is it a dream practice where you have a flood of new patients coming in? And you can see what coincides with this. If you're inconsistent, you may be struggling at 10K or less a month. If you're consistent, you're surviving at 10 to 50K a month. In your practice, if you have a reliable lead flow, it means that you're thriving. You're going from 50K to 100K per month. And then finally, if you're over at 100K per month, it means that you have the signs and symptoms of what's working in your practice, and you have these keys of success that are working specifically for you in your practice. So these are things that we work with our clients, and we work with actually in our business itself, is that we have to always have consistent flow of new people coming into our business. And it's important. So I'm going to jump back here to the live screen with you. So as you're looking at that, I'm wondering, have you ever done Facebook ads before? And if you have you said that they don't work? Many people say that we talk to, but I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming potentially the ad company that you've utilized, but we have some processes and systems that we use that are repeatable. Now, does it mean that as soon as you turn on that faucet or that switch, that's going to work month one? No, I never tell our clients that month one you're going to get a good return on your investment. You may get some, but not always. With a little caveat to that, it depends on what kind of a campaign you run. Are you trying to brand your practice? Are you trying to get more viewers to your page? Are you trying to get more viewers to a video like this? Or are you trying to do a giveaway? So here's something that is unique that we're going to start to work with one of our clients for the month of November. And that's a massage gun giveaway. And I'm sure you're familiar with the Hypervolts that are out there and all of the other prototypes that are like it. Well, this doc that I work with, he's got a massage gun that he has. So it's branded to his practice, and he's got, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And the price points are anywhere between $300 to $500. And he gets them for $100. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a campaign together to give one of them away as a giveaway. And let's just use some simple numbers. That if you, in this giveaway that we run from a Facebook ad perspective, we're going to get people that don't know about his practice to learn about it. And then we're going to give one of those massage guns away. And at the end, we'll be able to do a social media campaign of doing a video reveal in the practice by giving it away to the winner. And that means if 100 people responded to that Facebook ad of this giveaway, we have 99 other people that are still interested and raised their hand and said, you know what, I would like one too. So if you want to cause a cash influx in your practice, if you have these massage guns that you can sell, those other 99 people, I guarantee you, they would take you up on an offer. If you're saying this massage gun sells for $300, but because it's the holiday season and for the next 25 people that reach out to us, we're going to sell it to you for $200. Would you like $200 in your pocket, depending on how much the bump is in the price that you do? So if it's a $100 margin, a $200 margin, $2,500 in your pocket or $5,000 in your pocket is a good way to go into the holiday season. The other part is you're getting people to be aware of the practice that may not have been. So now you've collected 100 people with their name, email, and cell phone number that you can now start to market to those people. So this is why it's a perfect time, once all of this politics goes away, for us to run our own campaigns, for us to be a political activist for ourselves and our practices, to get more people to be aware of you, to make sure that they know the message that you have in your practice is that whatever services you provide, you are the best in the community. And a great way to do that is a giveaway. It's the holiday season. Somebody would love to have a massage gun to give away as a gift, whether it's to themselves, if that's what they win, or to a friend or a family member. And it's a great way for you to promote your practice. So if this is something that you might be interested in, you know, below this video, feel free to drop the word compete inside of that, so I know that you're interested in talking with us about it. Or if you're on a page, there might be a little form below this that you can fill out, and then we can have a conversation. So if you are a driven and a passionate private practice healthcare business owner, and you're looking to scale up your practice with the practice leverage method, or if you're looking to increase your patient flow into your practice, so you go from the drought to being inconsistent to consistent to a consistent flow, we'd love to set up a time where we can chat with you and go over a discovery call of what we can offer you in your practice, finishing 2020 and starting 2021 off with a bang. So again, my name is Dr. Derek Barron. I want to say thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Again, if you haven't yet, get out and vote. Vote for the person that you feel will take this country in the right direction moving forward. And then do what you can to position yourself and your practice so you are moving in the right direction in the next 2 months and into 2021. We look forward to helping you out here with Practice Insider's Edge and the Practice Leverage Method. Thank you again for your time. We will talk with you soon. Have a great day.